Hello, welcome to the queue. It is turn 18, Operation Skyfall, January of 45. So this is CCP in Russia, and the CCP has $2. They will spend nothing. I'm going to go ahead and collect their $2 for the railroad, so they'll have $4 for the next turn. Actually, they're going to have an extra dollar. Let's put that in there, huh? Because we're going to take territory away from Japan. So we'll move that up to 1. Move Japan down. All right, that's nice. All right, and that is an infantry here in Ulacity going into central Mongolia, and that is worth 1. That's our combat move. And now we will go forward with 1 artillery, 3 infantry, 1 mountain from Sikang into Singhai. And we will not be retreating anymore because the game is nearing the end. So it's whatever happens is what happens. That's it for the CCP. Like I said, they will end with 5 now. So that'd be great. All right. So are we moving any big factories? That is a negatory. Was thinking of moving 1. But I'm not. So we'll stick with the plan I had instead of changing it back on the fly. All right. So for Russia at $53, militia upgrade. We're going to buy a Marine, an anti-aircraft gun, 4 advanced mechs, 1 Katushka, 2 T-34s, and we are going to lend-lease the CCP a fighter. So that'll be good. Let's roll some tech. Add a 9 for our rockets. We're back to our old ways. So the next set here is jets, heavy armor, long range, and logistics. All color coordinated to their dice at 8s. Let's see what we get. Well, we got 1. 10. Logistics. That's just garbage. And we don't even have a marker there. So there we go. Oh boy. All right, well, none of those are probably going to get finished by the time this one rolls out. So here is combat for Russia. We do actually have some combat. Let's start here in the Far East in Chita. There is 2 militia from Yakush going into Chita. Because they knock over, who cares about the Japanese militia? We got a cavalry, a militia from Irkutsk, 2 advanced artillery from Irkutsk, along with 2 regular infantry. So that is our attack force into Chita. And into Buryata is going to be 2, 3, 6 infantry, 1 advanced mech, 1 Katushka, and 2 militia. Now that I say that, I'm wondering, I know the advanced mech boosts infantry on, but I don't know if the Katushka does or not. I should have looked that up before I started. My bad. Well, anyway, we got a bomber here from Novosibirsk. 1 bomber comes out 1, 2, 3 into Chita. It will have a movement of 2 left. And since Japan has sent most of its stuff down to deal with China, I think I'm going to non-com this bomber that way. All right, so what other attacks? We've got here in central Romania, there's a German paratrooper there now, so let's send in 1 infantry from Bessarabia, 1 infantry from East Poland. We've got a paratrooper here from Smolensk. He'll come down 1, 2, 3, 4, and that paratrooper will have a movement, or that air transport will have a movement of 3 left. All right, but that's not all, because we've got 3 T-34s from southern Ukraine, 1, 2, 2 Katushkas, 1, 2, and 2 advanced mechs, 1, 2. That's really the only combat on this side of the board. The others are walk-ons. We've got 1 infantry here from Lubelski going into West Poland. The other infantry from Lubelski will walk 1 into Warsaw, along with a motorized from Lithuania, a motorized and anti-aircraft gun from Podlachia. And what are we bringing in off the card? Let's go ahead and bring the entire stack of advanced mech here, which is 3, 6, 12, 14 advanced mechs. And I don't really need to bring the rest of that stuff in because where they all can go, they can reach the same spot from right here in Lubelski, which is where I'm going to stack the rest of my goods. All right, so, or is that, now that I say that, those crafty Italians, I don't think the Italians will make a counterattack, will they? Yeah, let's just say in case they do. We're going to take only 7 advanced mech into Warsaw. All right, that should be good. We only have one motorized to pull 2 anti-aircraft guns. So maybe let's just leave this motorized that was in Lithuania. We'll pull him back out. Sorry for the mix-up here. So that looks good. Yeah, you know what? Let's do the other 3 as well. Just because I just want to. We'll do it that way. All right, so but you know what? Those 2 motorized can come if I don't go here. So one of the infantry that came from East Poland into central Romania will not go there. He'll go into Donislavski as opposed. That is no points. That way the 2 motorized can't come. So it'd just be the medium light tank and mechanized. That attack won't happen. All right, there we go. Sorry for that mix-up. And I think that is it. So we got walk on, walk on, walk on, battle. And everything else is non-com movements. We got our convoy rating, which I guess will just stay up here. What's the difference? We're only getting 1 a turn. Let's roll some dice. Let's start here with Central Romania, work our way back. Well, actually, nope. I think we're going to start with the convoying. All right, the red dice is the Russian. Germany has radar, so it's even up. So nothing gained, or nothing lost, I should say, and nothing lost. So both subs get 0. Let's go on to Central Romania, and they have 2 Katushkas into the mountains. So that is a first strikes at 4. Of course. I couldn't roll that for tech. We got 2 T-34s. No, we got 3 T-34s at 5. There's 2 hits, and there is a airborne at a 2. Thank you. All right, so take that away. So that will be 2, 3, 4. So we took 4 away from Germany. Right, because, yeah, that was worth nothing. All right, 4 from Germany. So we go up 4, and they go down 4. All right. Swing over here to the Japan side. We've got an advanced artillery and a Katushka. So the Katushka will be a first strike at a 4. And that's it for that militia. So Japan does not get the fire back there. Second, in Cheetah, they have 2 defenders, an infantry and a militia. So we got 2 advanced artillery at 4. Or no, they're going to be at 3. As I drop that to the ground. I guess I should have just left it. I got plenty of dice. So 2 at 3. So we got 1 hit. So that Japanese militia is gone. And there's an infantry left to fight. All right, so we've got the medium bomber at a 7. That's it for that. So let's roll the Japanese defense at a 4. So they do get a hit. We'll lose a Russian militia. And Japan will go down 2. And Russia, oh, I don't actually need those markers there because it's Russian territory. All right, so Japan will go down 2, and Russia will go up 2. All right, so we're almost to 60. That's cool. With our bonus. So that will be it. So this bomber has a movement of 2 left. I can go 1 to Irkutsk and stay there. That would give me maximum range. So I think that's what I'll do. So we'll put him there. All right. So we've got this bomber here, Novosibirsk, medium bomber, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Transcaucasia. While we're down here, the anti-aircraft gun in Transcaucasia will go over to Eastern Anatolia, along with a motorized, a T-34, 2 advanced mechs, and 4 infantry. And then 1 infantry from Iran will come back up to Azerbaijan. All right, while we're here, we're railing this factory from Novosibirsk, which is a minor factory, to Crimea. All right. So the paratrooper that was in Latvia, along with the motorized, will go into Lubelsky. Actually, I'm just going to put them on this card here because that entire card is going from southern Belarusia into Lubelsky. The 4 infantry in Polacca will move up to Lubelsky as well. So let me move those infantry over there for when I recap. All right, so there is all that, hopefully. All right, so the air transport has a 3 movement left, so 1, 2 into Lubelsky, so I'll leave that there. All right, so that whole card, task force marker, is in Lubelsky. Let's move. This infantry from Viipuri will walk over 1 to southern Finland. We're going to rail this anti-aircraft gun from Leningrad to Helsinki. That's those movements. We'll leave that motorized there. We've got a fighter and a tactical. The tactical will come out of Smolensk. 1, 2, 3, 4 down to Crimea, along with a fighter because we got an air base there. The 2 fighters that are in Smolensk will come up to Leningrad. Or do we need to even do that? Yeah, we'll do it. Why not? I don't really know where else I would put them. I guess I could put them on the front line, but we don't need to do that. All right, we've got 1 infantry here in eastern Ukraine who will walk up to western Ukraine, and then an infantry from western Ukraine will go up to East Poland. We've got 6 infantry in southern Ukraine going up to Bessarabia. And that looks like it. Still debating on those 2 fighters in Leningrad. There really isn't anything going on in that part of the world. So we will move both fighters instead of from Smolensk to Leningrad, Smolensk to Lubelsky. All right, so I've got 1 militia from western Ukraine will back up to eastern Ukraine. And that is pretty much going to be it, I think. Subs will, well, the sub's convoy rated. All right, so that is it. Let's place out our goods. We've got a militia upgrade and a militia, which is going into Helsinki, so we'll just add an infantry. In Leningrad will be a marine and an anti-aircraft gun. And let's see, In our factory on the border will be 4 advanced mechs, 2 T-34s, and 1 Katushka. And they are all in southern Belarusia. All right, so what is left? We've already placed our militia out. Lend-Lease fighter kind of has to go through this rail. I guess it could come from any factory and rail into Sikang. That's where it's got to go. All right, that's it. Let's look at our cash. Let's say we're now at 56, so that is 56 plus 3 is 59. So 59 for the next turn. There it is, 59. All right, that'll be golden. We got 5 for whatchamacallit, CCP. All right, here's the recap. Cheetah, 2 militia, 1 cavalry, 2 infantry, 2 advanced artillery. Buryata is a Katushka, advanced artillery, 6 infantry, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, and 2 militia. Irkutsk is a medium bomber. Azerbaijan is an infantry. Eastern Anatolia is 4 infantry, 1 motorized, 2 advanced mech, 1 T-34, 1 anti-aircraft gun. Transcaucasia, 3 militia, 1 medium bomber. North Caucasia, 2 militia. Stalingrad militia. Kiev, 2 militia. Western Ukraine, militia, infantry. Militia in Eastern Ukraine. Infantry in Moscow. Helsinki, 1, 2, 3, 4 infantry, 1 militia, 1 anti-aircraft gun. Infantry in southern Finland. Viipuri is a militia. Leningrad, 4 infantry, 4 militia, 1 marine, 1 motorized, 1 anti-aircraft gun. Southern Belarusia is a Katushka, 4 advanced mech, 2 T-34s. West Poland is an infantry. Donoslavsky is an infantry. East Poland is an infantry. Warsaw is an infantry, motorized anti-aircraft gun, and 10 advanced mechs. What do we got here? Bessarabia is 6 infantry. Central Romania is an infantry, infantry paratrooper, 2 advanced mechs, 2 Katushkas, 3 T-34s, and finally in, I forget what it is, Lubelsky is an air transport, 2 fighters, and 10 infantry, 1 airborne. That is 6 Katushkas, 4 advanced mechs, 2 motorized, 2 anti-aircraft, 2 light tanks, and 5, 8, 9, 10 T-34s. That is it. Japan is up, and the battle in the Pacific is on. We've had some back and forth island hopping. Navies are spread out. We'll see what happens on the next turn or two.